Hey guys, welcome back to my trading channel. In this video, of course, I talk about XPL token, the plasma coin, which has made a lot of money to my fellow subscribers and of course my followers, my members on Telegram and of course on Twitter. So in this video, I'm going to review XPL coin once again because I strongly believe this is one of the token, a layer one chain that can actually mint you a good amount of money in the short and long term. And I also strongly believe it can be among the top 10 chains out there in the very short span of time in terms of market cap. So I believe this token is quite undervalued. And last, if you watch my recent videos on XPL, I have also talked about the vesting schedule and, of course, the token unlocks. And you clearly know that before April 2026, you have a lot of time to trade this token. And if the bull run comes, this will shoot like crazy because the token unlocks is now scheduled till April 2026, which means the major unlock is going to happen only in April next year. And by that time, the supply is going to be more or less close to 2 billion token. So clearly, this is a good time for you to understand Plasma, understand its white paper, why it is created, especially it is created for stablecoins payments without using any transaction fee, which means you can transfer USDT across EVM chains and non EVM chains with nearly zero fees. So that is why Plasma chain is going to make a lot of news in the coming days. And I believe this is the right time for you to analyze the chart. And if you are a trader, you should keep Plasma as part of your portfolio, as part of your watch list. And if you're an investor, make sure to consider Plasma as part of your investment strategies at least for the next 6 months. I have told that before also. I'm telling you now, I am bullish on XPL. Of course, that is purely my own studies, my own analysis. And of course, you have to do your DYOR before investing. But here we are talking about XPL and exploring the next steps and when to invest, when to exit, and how high this token can go. So, with that, let's kick off. Let's start the video. And again, before I start, just wanted to make you aware that if you haven't yet joined me on Telegram, which is by the way is a free group, you can click on the link below and join the channel Telegram group. We are talking about crypto trades like every now and then, and I'm sharing my top trades, top setups before I took them so that you should know how the trades are done in the crypto space. It doesn't matter if you're a new or a pro crypto trader, you can always join and contribute to the community and learn alongside. So again, click on the link below and join me on Telegram. And of course, remember to subscribe, press the bell icon, and let's get started. Let's talk about XPL Plasma. So we are looking at the XPL trading chart. Of course, a lot of you have made money who of course took my call recently about trading the token and of course made good money when it hit all-time high of nearly close to $1.7 and then declined. Now right now we need to check which is the right price point to enter it. And before I do that, let me talk about some numbers here. Let's check some numbers and see where we are heading. So the market cap for now is $2.5 billion, which is very low for a layer one chain. The circulation supply is close to 2 billion token. Like I said, the total supply is 10 billion token. Of course, after April 2026, the supply is going to increase to 5 billion token, the circulation supply. That is when you will have more token flowing into the network. And right now, the supply is quite low, which is a good thing for you to trade or invest in the token for the short and long term. Now let's go back and let's look at the token. But before also that, let's take a look at where all it is listed. So it is listed on Taiwan exchanges, Binance, Bitcat, OKX, KuCoin, MEXC. So clearly, lot of liquidity. So the price fluctuation will be immense, and that is a good thing. That is what a trader need. Now let's go back and take a look at XPL token here. So you can see here the token pumped, and that is where the fellow subscribers and my members made money. Then it pumped again. I entered at this price point. The second trade, my first trade was at around 1 second. My first trade when I started it, I was doing a DCA on the hyper liquid perpetuals that gave me a good edge, and of course I entered at around this range, the first trade, and then it pumped. Then I exited at around this range. I re-entered here, and then I exited around the top part, which is nearly the 20 EMA breakdown right over here. So now I am not trading it, but again I am watching it. I am watching where else it can make me money and how I can cash on it, to the maximum. Of course, I can go to daily and weekly chart, but again, the candles are very new. there is no analysis that can be drawn, and that is why I'm focusing on 4 hour and 1 hour chart and doing my study. So look at here, the best chart to watch out for is 4 hours and 1 hour. So 4 hours was making higher highs, higher lows, but now it is kind of making still a bit of a bullish pattern, which cannot be confirmed totally. But again, for now, I can say that if you look at the chart, it pumped, stagnated. From here, it is making lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, and probably make another lower high and lower low, making it a kind of a bullish flag pattern that is in the making. But of course the pattern is not yet complete. Again, there's a high test candle which is right over here, this one, which means we can go down for the next few days also. Look at the 1 hour chart, and 1 hour chart is kind of more informative compared to 4 hour. And let me draw this lines and draw some lines to tell you where we're heading. So if you look at here, the key support line we need to find out in this chart, and that is around this area, which is nearly, you can take it as 1.3 cents. And if you can draw the second range, you can take it at around, I think, this range, which is kind of this, I believe. This looks good. Yeah. So between 1.2 and 1.3 is a good range for you to check the support line for this token. As you can see, it has already starting reacting to the support line, which is like 1.3. The candle is not going down further immediately. Again, it's trying to resist. But again, I believe this is not the key support. It can further go down to the level of 1.2. So what I suggest is, if I have to re-enter the token, first of all, of course, I need to watch the chart. This is making a death cross on RE chart. But again, for me to enter into this trade, I need it to go to at least $1.2 to be on the safer side. So my entry zone should be at around this range, which is 1.2. If still the market is bearish, it can go down below $1.2 also, but for now I believe this is a safe bet. It can also pull back from 1.3 and again scale back up, but chances are quite minimal if you ask me, which is like this. But I don't think that will happen immediately until or unless we have a great news about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and tokens start pumping all the way up. But I don't think that will happen immediately. So for my analysis, I believe the best pattern here is to wait for $1.2, making lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, and again stagnated here. If there is a good candle formation, we are going back up. Again, that is my strategies, that is my analysis. And of course, if I draw a fib retracement that stand at right over here at 1.2, if that happens, the next big resistance is around $1.5. So clearly you can put a setup between 1.2 and with your stop loss kind of like this. One second, I can long this token here if it touches 1.2, and then I can put my stop loss like below this around 1. 15 or 18. So this is just a random figure I'm telling you, because the trading will depend upon how the candle reacts. And again, on the safer side, I can put the profit at 1.5, and likewise. So this will be a 7:1 reward risk ratio, which is pretty good. Of course, to be on the safer side, I will put it at around 1.15 with a target of 1.5. So that will be like 5:1 reward risk. So that will be my trade if I take it. But that all happens if it goes down below 1.2, and of course then it start pumping. For that we have to wait. For now I don't see a good buying pattern for this token, and of course I'm not shorting it because there is no clear evidence of a decline or fall. Plus look at the daily chart and you will see one good setup here, and that is the token have started making a higher highs, higher lows on the daily, which I believe is a good boost for the token. Right now it is making higher lows, which is again a good thing for the token. But again, for the next few weeks I will watch the token to go below $1.2. If it does, then I will plan my trading strategies depending upon how the candle reacts, what is the candle formation, what is the market scenario. And again, with that, I can place my trade. So that is my study about the token. What are your thoughts? If you're liking my video, please subscribe, press the bell icon, and make sure to watch my updates on Telegram about this trade and about upcoming trades like Pengu, Aptos. I'm already DCing some and already running profits. So again, that's about the video. With that, I complete my video. Let's meet tomorrow and do watch the video shared on end screen. With that, again, let's make profit this year and make some good money. Thank you.